My name is Scott Ferry. My wife Allie and I are the fourth generation owner-operators of our dairy farm. Our farm started in 1906, so over 107 years ago, my great-grandfather came and started this dairy farm. We milk just over 300 cows, and we're farming about 1,500 acres of corn, soybeans, and alfalfa. You know, one of the core values in our operation is environmental stewardship. So when we became involved in the meat program, it really brought together all the livestock things we're trying to do in animal care and trying to protect the environment and the stewardship of the environment and the water quality. You know, our farm, we use a lot of water, and we're trying to reduce our energy costs and becoming a little more energy efficient. But the meat program to us is really a gateway and being able to have that third leg to our stool and trying to do what we can every single day to be able to pass this place on to maybe the next generation if they so choose. Well, where I've heard about meat, a couple of different places, you know, attending meetings, you know, through Michigan Milk Producers Association, or even driving down the road, some of our local farms who have already been meat verified. And then also when we go to the Conservation District and work with them very closely, they've been very good about promoting the program. The whole meat process was absolutely streamlined. It was seamless. We worked with some of the best technicians I think that are around. The state of Michigan has done a phenomenal job at getting people like Josh Appleby around, Shelby Baldwin, who I've worked closely with, Mike Rubley, to really come out and do everything that they need to be able to do to get us ready to be meat verified. Through the meat program, you know, we're constantly looking at ways that we can become more efficient on our dairy farm. And the ideology of meat is looking at energy efficiency or our water usage. And one of the things that we've done is in helping to cool the milk that we have on the farm, we use water through a plate cooler that helps extract the heat away from the milk. We're able to reuse that water and actually feed it to the cows. It's fresh, clean water, and actually in doing so, we're able to save about 8,000 gallons of water per day by doing that.
But overall, you know, we've been able to cut the phosphorus on all dairies across the state of Michigan 20%, and we've been able to cut the nitrogen that they're excreting 25 to 30% since we've been monitoring MUNs, and that alone significantly cuts down on runoff, on pollution of streams from nitrogen and phosphorus, because most dairies have excess nitrogen and phosphorus, and especially close to home, the home fields like these right out here. So that is, from a nutrition standpoint, what really impacts the meat program.
So you might say the ideology of the meat program really is the gateway to all the different things that farmers have been doing to help reduce nitrogen use and phosphorus use in our crops.
Yes, and for dairy, what we're trying to do is lower those nitrogens as much as we can and still get good milk production. And so, and where that falls for the meat program is there's less nitrogen in your streams.
You know, I know, at least on our farm, a lot of things that we've done, you know, when we do all the manure sampling, before we apply any manure to the fields, we've really reduced having to purchase any additional synthetic fertilizers to put on the field, actually dialing in our manure management so that even if I do a nitrate sample when the corn is, you know, say knee high, I'm getting a better feel of how much nitrogen the crop is actually uptaking at that moment in time, and finding that there is not any additional nitrogen applications that are necessary on the cropping side. So I think that the meat program has really helped in, I guess, creating that level of awareness on what all the practices that we do on our farm.
Yeah.
You know, we've been very fortunate to have a great relationship with our meat tech. They've been available, they've been on site with us. And the meat tech, being a part of other community functions, helps to cross paths not only with the tech but other people throughout the Conservation District. They've really been visible in our community, which has been a really nice thing for us.
Scott and I have a great working relationship, especially with the meat program. Today, consumers now more than ever really want to know exactly where their food comes from. And with working with Scott and looking at the environmental stewardship that he shows on this farm, he's definitely a great representative of the dairy industry and the agricultural industry here in Michigan.
You know, and I think one other thing that's really helped out that relationship with our technicians and the Conservation District is that they're visible in the public outside of the meat program too. And so when we cross paths at meetings, it's very easy to have conversation, not only about the meat program, but maybe some other things that are going on or other programs that might be going on that might help to benefit the farm or benefit the environment in general. I'd absolutely recommend this program to anybody that's looking to improve their farm, or at least re-gear their mindset of how they're approaching the environment. And I think there's a misconception. Farmers have been doing these practices for years and years, but this is a program that kind of tailors that mentality so that the public has a better understanding about what we're doing every single day. I would absolutely recommend this program. It is a program that, you know, we're working with technicians like Shelby that's really helping us to be able to talk about what we're doing every day to the public that wants to know more about what we're doing.
And for more information on the MEAP program, be sure to check out the website at www.meap.org or check out MEAP's Facebook page, and also check out the Hillsdale Conservation District's website as well as their Facebook page too for some more information.